It's what we call our multi-use piece, and it's a featured price of $20.98, 4 easy payments of $5.25. So I know we have some great colors. Can we start with the colors?
Yes, absolutely.
And then we will take everybody through how this works.
Certainly.
Okay, so this one is the
Aqua.
We also have it for you in the green. Here we have it for you in purple. And then back here is the blue. Okay. And there's also a red one that's down at the other end of the table.
Yes.
Okay, so Shireen, how does this work?
Okay, so first I want to start with the common problem that we have in our household with strainers, right? So these are ones that we are very familiar with. So you have the strainer that has the long handle, right? And when you are dumping and straining, it puts a lot of pressure on your wrist and over time becomes really fatigued. And then you have a strainer. We know this one. You put it in the sink and now you have cross-contamination, right? I'm always multitasking. I'm sure I've already have rinsed chicken in there and now whatever I've strained is now contaminated. And then we go to put it onto the counter. What's happening? It's dripping and running down the front. So now we have brought you the solution to the problem. So this is our multi-strainer. So here it comes with 2 bowls, which are storage bowls, and you can see
it's all nestable.
Perfect, nest together. And here is your strainer. So it all nests within each other. It has 2 lids, and so here's what I love. So it has this nice, comfortable handle, so it doesn't put any stress on your wrist. And then you can just rinse your strawberries.
Love it.
And then the part I like, because I'm always going, multitasking. Now I'm going to go over to my stove and start cooking something, and I could pop it right here.
So it can finish draining
in
its own little container,
and
which is great.
And it's going to stay right there. And then for olives, so you have that great brine in your olives, right?
That might be good for a martini.
Hello, dirty martini, you've got my number. So now you can save that brine, right? So you take the lid, put the lid on it, put it in the refrigerator. These are refrigerator safe.
Fantastic.
Freezer safe. And they go into the microwave and dishwasher. So look at that.
So you've got the lid for just the bottom piece if you want it to be a container. You've also got, I love how it all nests together.
Yes.
And then you've got, how many bowls all together here?
So you have 2 bowls. Yep. Okay. So here we go. You have 1 bowl with a lid. Then you've got your other bowl with the lid. So you've got 2 and your strainer.
So 2 bowls, 2 lids, and the strainer, and they all stack together.
Perfect.
So this is the first day that we've had this on Easy Pay, and you get 4 payments of $5.25, which go away at the end of the day. Chef Shireen Pavlidis, who is our new Cooks Essentials on-air guest, along with Chef Joe. It's so nice to have you here. You guys are the best.
Thank you.
And I know that as a busy home chef, not only do you work as a chef and have a food show yourself, but you do a lot of prep at home. You have a teenager you were telling us about earlier.
I do. I have 2. In fact, my oldest, he's my firstborn. He is 18 today. So
wow,
today's
happy
his
birthday.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I know you're busy, and it's nice to have something that you can just quickly serve, store. We all need to strain foods and have colanders only do one thing.
Exactly.
They strain the food or strain the liquid out, but then where do you put the liquid if you want to save it? And, then what do you do with the food?
Exactly.
If it needs to continue draining. So I think this is really helpful.
So I really love this. So here we're straining pasta. So we have a little cheese here. So for straining pasta, it's nice and comfortable. You can just strain just like this. So I like to save a little bit of that pasta water, right? Because that's like liquid gold.
Now, why is that? I've heard chefs say that a lot. Why do you save your pasta water?
Because if you're making a marinara or even Alfredo, you want to thin your sauce. Sometimes if it's sitting, it'll thicken up. Well, here's a way you can thin it. And you have that flavor because you've salted the pasta. You have that starchy flavor right there.
Excellent.
So if you want to thin your cheese sauce, you could do a little mac and cheese. You can do that. And then I love this spout here. So typically when you dump your pasta, what happens? It's all over the place.
Right, I know.
Always. Well, now you can concentrate that because of that little pour spout. And now you have a little mac and cheese, put a lid on it, take it to work, put it in the refrigerator, and then when it's lunchtime, put it in the microwave.
So a lot of what we need to strain is not just a liquid like water or something like a juice from a jar. It could be grease from a fry pan or from, I made chili last night, and again, I had the old-fashioned go over to the sink, pour it into the colander, over a trash can or over something because you don't want the grease to go down. It's like a huge hassle. I wish I would have had one of these because then the grease could have gone right into the container at the bottom till it solidified, and then I could throw it away later.
Exactly, because bacon fat is where it's at. You want to keep that. You want to keep it. So here's a way you can just drain your bacon fat. My father always sautés eggs in the bacon fat.
I bet they're delicious.
My mother would always pan fry with the lard, and she'd keep it and put it in the refrigerator. Well, here's a convenient way. Now you can go on a multitask, and now you
save the bacon grease.
You have that grease. And then just put a lid on it, put it right into the refrigerator, and then you can just keep using it. And again, it works for your beef as well, because for me, when I'm cooking, I always drain my beef, simply because I don't like the flavoring.
Yeah.
Even though I know fat is great, I don't care for the flavoring of this.
And sometimes the consistency of something like chili or something gets weird.
I just find it to be a cleaner flavor when you drain it off.
Right.
And then all of my aromatics will sort of dominate the flavoring of if I'm making chili or maybe a sloppy joe. And here's a way now you can discard this by just being able to pour it out.
Right.
So I love that.
So down here you have things like shrimp. Some more vegetables. I mean, there's so many reasons that you'll use this in your kitchen.
Exactly. So your shrimp, frozen shrimp, just let them drain. You can do this the night before in the refrigerator, right? And then that way you don't have to worry about it leaking in your refrigerator.
So this is a great price. First time on Easy Pay, around a $20 bill. It's 4 payments of $524. You're going to choose the aqua. Here's the red. Aqua again over here. We also have it for you in the purple and the green, and then our blue one disappeared behind you, but we also have it for you in the blue. You're getting the strainer, 2 bowls and 2 lids, microwave dishwasher safe. More of these just back in